Your queen left you. Good. Here is the reckoning you've been avoiding. She didn't abandon strength. She abandoned weakness. You kept calling loyalty, love, patience, sacrifice. It wasn't betrayal. It was exposure. Your self-concept was porous. Your boundaries negotiable. Your spine bent just enough to look like devotion. She saw it. Women always do, long before men admit it. So stop romanticizing the wound. This wasn't fate being cruel. This was reality issuing an audit, and you failed it. Part 1. Autopsy. Weak men externalize. They blame her. They blame timing, trauma, fathers, culture, bad luck. All that does is preserve the fracture. Strong men recognize subtraction as instruction, because loss is not punishment. It's revelation. When she walked, the old gods took notice. The ones who don't comfort, the ones who don't negotiate, discipline, accountability, consequence. They don't rebuild men with affirmation. They rebuild them by removing what made them dependent. And beneath them, deeper still, the leviathans stir, constrict, and coil. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about fairness. They measure something colder, marrow, structural integrity. What remains when affection, validation, and identity by proximity are stripped away. They speak only in pressure, the kind that constricts inside your chest at 3 a.m., the kind that makes stillness unbearable, the kind that crushes illusion until truth is the only thing left breathing. That pressure isn't here to destroy you. It's here to compress you. Part 2. Resolution and revelation. Softness fractures. Hesitation shatters. Fantasy bleeds out onto the stone. What survives is smaller, denser, sharper. A man no longer propped up by love, but supported by structure. So here's the call to action, and it's not comforting. Stop trying to be chosen. Start becoming unleavable by nature, not negotiation. Stop bleeding for structures that do not strengthen you. Build a self that does not require permission to stand. She was not the loss. She was the signal. If you're still here, still breathing under the pressure, good. That means the good work has begun. Part 3. Commandments. To mark the path you must now walk, the deep has carved 7 laws into the stone beneath your feet. Laws not for the gentle, laws not for the untested, laws meant only for the ones abandoned so they can ascend. Carve these 7 laws into your bones. 1. Suffering is the whetstone of meaning. Let it sharpen you, or it will hollow you. Pain is the oldest tutor. The gods of the deep don't speak in blessings, they speak in breaks and bruises. Every wound is either a blade you learn to wield or a cavity that eats you slowly. Stand still in your suffering, and it will rot you. Lean into it, and it will carve you into something the night respects. 2. Comfort breeds decay. Step away from softness if you want your backbone to remember its purpose. Soft beds breed soft men. The storm never taught anyone who hid from it. If you want character that stands when kingdoms fall, you step into cold rain, into hunger, into discipline that grinds like stone. Comfort numbs the warrior until he forgets the taste of his own fire. 3. Truth must be spoken, even when it tears the air and scorches the room. Truth is a blade dragged red-hot from the forge. When you speak it, someone bleeds. Maybe you. Maybe the world. But silence is worse. Silence is cowardice in ceremonial robes. Let your truth crack ceilings, unsettle tyrants, and leave scorch marks on the walls. Truth that doesn't cost anything isn't truth at all. 4. Fix yourself before you dare pass judgment on the world outside your own mind. The storm inside always precedes the storm outside. If your inner halls are crumbling, don't posture by pretending to be an architect for everyone else's kingdom. Hammer your own fractures first. Temper your own steel. Only then can you look out at the world without projecting your broken pieces across it. 5. Desire may live inside you, but it must be chained, or it will devour you. Desire is a wolf with too many teeth. Left unbound, it eats your discipline, your purpose, your sanity, everything that makes you more than an animal. But chained and trained, it becomes a war hound at your heel. Command it, don't worship it, and never let it decide where you walk. 6. Legacy is earned, never begged for, and never built on the backs of the innocent or the fragile. Legacy is forged in choices that scrape the soul raw. Brute strength alone won't do it. Cowardice won't do it either. You take only the fights that matter, and you leave the helpless uncrushed beneath your boots. Any fool can burn a village. Only a man of iron builds a legend without staining it with unnecessary cruelty. 7. Strength is a ritual without end, a daily offering, a promise made in sweat, not words. Strength isn't a moment, it's a liturgy, a prayer set in iron, a vow renewed each sunrise. You bleed for it, you grind for it, you claw your way through the ash for it. The storm doesn't care about yesterday's victories. It asks one question every dawn without fail. What will you sacrifice today?